Okay, everyone. Hello. Thank you for stopping by for my continued reaction to Persona 3 Reload videos that are being uploaded, and for the right now it's early in the morning. It's for Tokyo Game Show right now in 2023, where where many people said like, oh, there's gonna be a new trailer releasing and show like a thumbnail of Mitsuru that they're gonna release on September 20th, and which is today. And for me, it's 7:58 a.m. in the morning. So also I wanted to do this before I head off to work in like literally 2-ish hours. I mentioned before the reason I'm doing these reaction videos for specifically Persona 3 Reload is because it is because Persona as a series, after playing Persona 5 and Royal, it became one of my favorite series to play like ever, and like and it just like at the end of it kind of became like not even personal, but Persona 5 and Royal, and I even played Persona 3 Portable. Like those games mean something, or special, or are special to me just because of how unique they are. That's like the best way. That's the best way I can say it. But yeah, but besides that, thank you all for joining me and for watching these. Because apparently there's two trailers. There's there's this one, which is the Persona 3 Reload, the third trailer from Sega Asian EN, and then after this we're going to watch from Faz or Foz, a 10-minute a 10-minute gameplay video, a 10-minute gameplay video of someone going through Tartarus, and us getting just like the general idea of how Tartarus is gonna be this time. Okay, so those are the two trailers I'm gonna be reacting to and talking about or talking over. But yeah, but with all that said, let's just go on to starting off with Persona 3 Reload third trailer. Let's go.
They took down that shadow during the last full moon like it was nothing.
I have no intention of relinquishing my abilities and living an empty life.
Evil Jesus? Or Gun Jesus?
Well, Jin, are they our enemy?
Oh no, this scene.
There's a new threat. Persona users just like us.
They called themselves STREGA.
So it's called STREGA instead of
Somebody's got a
STREGA?
grudge against you, and they asked us to get revenge.
No! Stay away! Get away from me!
You guys don't have the slightest clue what'll happen if the Dark Hour disappears, do you?
What do you mean?
Do you really want to lose your abilities?
This is the only thing I can do, and yet... Is your mission worth your life?
I just talk a big game.
It looks so
Pretending
beautiful.
Like I'm some kind of hero. That's about all I've got going for me. Without this power, I'd be a nobody.
Dagaya?
To all
Goes
customers,
Elizabeth.
please do not move in the opposite direction of the escalators.
I'm gonna make pancakes.
It's pancake party time, as they say.
We don't have much time left.
If the Dark Hour disappears, we might forget everything that happened, won't we?
I did not expect that
Forget
voice.
you and Chidori,
Oh no, that scene.
things we did together, all of it. To me, that's a fate worse than death.
Had you not decided to eliminate the Dark Hour, we wouldn't have had a reason to interfere.
Yeah, Shinji.
I guess I was wrong. For the first time in my life, I realized what I wanted.
Some things you only pick up stepping off the straight and narrow.
Oh no.
Fate shall decide which of
Oh,
us
that
will
thing. I
remain.
hated fighting that thing.
Come then.
Velvet, oh velvet, my master has a long nose. All together now.
I think that's the same voice actress.
Velvet, oh velvet, my master has a long
And that's a reference to the Persona 3 dancing game, because that's a reference to the Persona 3 dancing game, because that's something that she sings there. Plus, I know because I played the Persona 3 dancing game like only like a few months ago. On Xbox and every other console. Okay, that one was from Sega Asia EN, and I'm not gonna watch Faz's. Even though it's the same trailer, I assume it's the same trailer. I still want to watch it. I'm still going to watch it just to give him support for getting them that view. Okay, let's see.
They took down that shadow during the last full moon like it was nothing.
I have no
Okay, so now let's see. Now just to go back and see if there's anything you want to say.
intention of relinquishing my abilities and living an empty life. Well, Jin, are they our enemy?
Luckily, I think he looks younger. Or Makoto.
There's a new threat. Persona users just like us.
They called themselves STREGA.
Somebody's got a grudge against you, and they asked us to get revenge.
No! Stay away! Get away from me!
You guys don't have the slightest clue what'll happen if the Dark Hour disappears, do you?
What do you mean?
Do you really want to lose your abilities?
This is the only thing I can do. And yet,
Is your mission worth your life?
I just talk a big game.
Man, these special attacks are the close-ups for them. Like, damn, they look great. They're like insanely high budget, especially after playing excuse me, B3 Portable, which of course graphically is gonna look different, but just seeing how crazy beautiful these animations look, and plus the fact that they went like they gave them like extra stuff like to match the personalities, like that's pretty awesome. Especially right here for Junpei, I think he trips.
Pretending like I'm some kind of hero.
He trips.
That's about all I've got going
And so
for
his
me.
persona takes over. And damn, look at the boy getting ready for attack.
Without this power, I'd be a nobody.
No, that scene.
Takaya?
And it's pretty cool that they have because I don't think we ever saw them in a hideout. We saw them just like going around, and then them on top of a building as as C's was like getting ready to enter like a tunnel or something. But we never actually saw them in a hideout or their hideout. So this is new, and it's pretty cool that Tartarus is just like right there in the background. Like it's actually there and not just located in like one area. If that makes sense. Like we just see it from one angle.
To all
And stuff hanging out with
customers,
Elizabeth.
Please do not move in the opposite direction of the escalators.
I'm gonna make pancakes.
It's pancake party time, as they
And plus, I'm really excited to hear Don Bennett as I guess mainly because I think I might have mentioned this before or not, but I guess when I played through P3 Portable, I just became my favorite character by the end, like very easily compared to everyone else. Sorry. And so and so because of that, I'm excited to hear Don Bennett's like what her voice or what she did or what she decided to do for Ice's voice specifically. And I mainly know her from Dragon Ball Super when she voiced KO and then Kefla, which was a combination of Caulifla and Kefla together when they fused. And plus, currently I met her only a few days ago, and she's a very nice person. She's really cool.
We don't have much time left.
If the Dark Hour disappears, we might forget everything that happened, won't we? I'd forget you and Chidori, things we did together.
And oh man, this scene is like, oh no, this scene. This is one of the impactful scenes in this game.
All of it. To me, that's a fate worse than death.
Had you not
And look at her being awesome, sliding down, which is also very cool. And I just love seeing them in their new gear, their new battle gear.
decided to eliminate the Dark Hour, we wouldn't have had a reason to interfere.
Damn. Let me try and get a good shot of Shinji. Hey, that's good enough. But damn, look at him, looking cool as hell. To be fair, I don't think he ever stops looking cool. Turns out you could change out his weapon, unless because I don't think he started off. No, yeah, he started with like a battle axe type of thing.
We wouldn't have had a reason to interfere.
I guess I was wrong. For the first time in my life, I realized what I wanted.
Some things you only pick up stepping off the straight and
And
narrow.
oh man, that scene.
Fate shall decide.
Oh, this boss! If you don't know the trick to defeat that boss, ooh man, it takes this battle takes a while. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember it took me a while. I think maybe close to an hour, probably, or like 40 minutes to an hour. It took me a while until I figured out like, oh, this is the pattern, or this is the pattern, and this is the way to take that thing down. It took a bit, but man, I wish I was more properly leveled before this fight happened.
Which of us will remain?
Come then.
Oh, and this.
Velvet, oh velvet, my master has a long nose. All together now.
And it sounds like the same voice actress.
Velvet, oh velvet, my master has a long nose.
Bunch of songs.
I never feel like
Yeah, so it was basically Persona 3 Reload STREGA trailer or introducing STREGA trailer. And they are going to be the opposition to our group C's. And yeah, it's just revealing the enemies, one of the enemies that we're going to be dealing with throughout the game, while also still showing off some new stuff in regards to special attacks, or just some new attacks that everyone can do, which are in like their own new animation style. And I was surprised they showed several important scenes that happened in the game. Mainly when Gun Jesus, that's how I remember his name. When Gun Jesus is when he's in the alleyway and he does something that really messes up the team, like that because he just walks away into the shadows. I mean, like, okay, like that's fine if you don't know like what's happening in that scene, but then the stuff of showing Chidori's hand on Junpei and Junpei crying, I'm like, that's showing way too much and spoiling too much. Like, I wish that wasn't there. Just I wish that anything that hinted on Chidori and Junpei, I wish that wasn't in the trailer, because that's just spoiling. Because like you could kind of gather what's going on there. Plus, it's easy to see that Chidori's hand because she's the only one that wears the type of outfit. Yeah, that's something I didn't like. I wish it didn't go and show that stuff. But okay, yeah. And now with that done, it's good to we're gonna see the Persona 3 Reload Tartarus gameplay. It's gonna be 13 minutes. Damn, that's long. Damn it. I'm trying to use the YouTube captions. Like, see, like, okay, you put it in English? Like, no, it's only in Japanese. Like, damn it. Okay. And now we're going to watch the Persona 3 Reload Tartarus gameplay trailer, which is 13 minutes. And because it's so long and I don't have that much time, I'm just gonna watch this once, and then if there's anything interesting that pops up, then I'll just pause and talk about it. And this is when you go around talking to the members that you want to take with you to Tartarus. So there's a device that takes you back to your base, or like this area, and it's bigger than I thought. Like, I just thought it was gonna be like a platform and then like some stuff on the side.
で本当はですね、このまんまのその長い階段を上がって、2階3階でずっと上がっていくんですけども、ちょっとね今日お見せしたいところがありますんで、ちょっとその装置を使ってワープして、ちょっと今回82階かなからちょっとスタートしてみたいなと思います。
82階。
And each member apparently, like right next to them, has like right next to the profile picture has like a color like bar.
なんか理由があるんですよね。
Yeah, there's that. That looks the same.
あんまり皆さん見たことないのかもしれないですね。
やばざ。
全部新しく作ってます。はい、ダンジョンスタートしました。タルタロスね、カジさんね、
It actually looks different. Instead of the same walls that you always see when you go around, which was really boring.
でもこの主人公の走り方が懐かしい。リフォルメの時そのまんまの動きしてるじゃないですか。
そうですね。こういうところは懐かしい。こうね、ちょっとなんかこう動きがあったりとか、あと今
It actually is more like a labyrinth this
カ
time.
メラがこうやってねグリグリ動いたりして、全部作ったりするんですね。
ちょっとなんか立体的に感じますね。
そうですね。はい。ギミックもちょっとあったりするんで。はい。こうやってなんかギミックちょっとあったりするんですよ。
なんか
壊すとなんかちょっとねなんかもらえたりとか。
宝箱的なも
And
の。
we saw in the previous one, like that's how you get some items, like health and stuff.
終わってこれちょっとこうダンジョン出るとなんかお小遣いとか売ったりとかするとかね、そういう簡単なものです。
壺のポジションですか。
壺、そうですね。
道すがら割られる壺のポジション。
はい。なのでじゃあ
お、いますよ。
ますね。
Slimes are the same.
戦闘行ってみますか。
これ決めてくださいよこれ。
はい。いけるかな。はい。
よし。
はい、戦闘入りました。これはですね、シーズアドバンテージ、いわゆるこちら側のプレイヤー側の先制攻撃になります。はい。で、早速、戦闘なんですけども、ペルソナをちょっとねご存知の方、ご存知じゃない方に説明しますと、ペルソナの戦闘スタイルというのは大体の弱点、ウィークって出てますけど、
that's new. Third gear?
によって弱点が決まってまして、その弱点をついて、
I was saying it wrong, so I'm sorry.
ダウンさせてで、総攻撃というのが基本的な
Okay, so so I mentioned before that there's like a color bar right next to their names, like right next to the profile shots, and all Makoto's, Junpei's are full, Akihiko's is halfway, and Mitsuru is like halfway too. So I'm assuming that because they have those special attacks, I'm assuming that once that colorful bar is full, that like whatever next persona attack that you do, it becomes like charged up to like a special move. It's me just guessing. I don't know for sure, but I think that's what it means. Or it just means that they are able to use their one special attack or their one special move that they have instead of a variety of them.
まずはちょっとその辺をお見せしたいなと思います。じゃあ山内君ちょっとください。はい。はい、ダウンしました。ダウンするともう一回攻撃ターンが回ってきます。
ワンモア。
はい。でここでですね、新しい仕組みシフト、
And their gear looks
情報をちょっと出してるんですけども、
I can't get over that fact. I just love that they added that.
攻撃をこうバトンタッチできるようにしてるんですね。
はいはい。
これオリジナルでオリジナルじゃないな、前の今までの出てるゲームでバトンタッチというシステムがあったんですけども、皆さん多分それと似てる同じっていう風に感じるかと思うんですけども、それちょっと説明するとですね、バトンタッチと違うのはバトンタッチはバトンタッチすると次の人に、攻撃力が加算されていくシステムだったんですけど、シフトというのは純粋に攻撃の、剣を渡すだけです。
じゃあ単純に入れ替わる。
単純に入れ替わるだけ。
なるほどね。
はい。でそれで、他のキャラクターで、弱点をつく攻撃を持っている人はこうやって表示が出るので、シフトという形で攻撃権を、タッチすることができます。
直感的でいいですね。
There's so many things I don't understand.
シフトお願いします。はい。今この真田先輩から主人公にバトンタッチ。
Yeah, just switching.
そうですね。はい。
Switching the turn to another character.
の
I'm so used to just calling it baton pass. That's easy.
ボタンで前の
You're
ゲームで
just basically baton passing to another character.
弱点にたどり着くことができます。押してみますか。はい、今ね、ディレクターがボタン1個押しただけで、持ってるペルソナの弱点をつく攻撃っていうところまでワンボタンでここまで。
The attack menu looks almost exactly like Persona 5. Of course, they changed it up a bit, but like that's where they got this idea or the style.
そうですね。はい。 PV でちょっと、もう発表はしてるんですけども、戦闘開始の時に、こっち側に先制攻撃権がある時に、流れる曲、これ新曲です。
なるほど、先制攻撃の時。
はい、そうです。
いいですね。
ありがとうございます。で、これですね。はい、じゃあ、主人公が弱点ちょっとついてみましょう。カットイン。
And that's new.
はい、弱点で全員攻撃ができます。
おお、いやなんかもう構図にすごくリスペクトを感じるというか。
そうですね。はい。
And shuffle time is still there.
早速ここでちょっとイレギュラーでない。
I think that's new. The Arcana card being there.
これ普通シャッフルタイム。
So you just pick the card instead of doing the shuffle thing, like where the cards just flip around and it's random.
ありがとうございます。で、あとですね、せっかくなのでこの場で新しい戦闘演出、テールギアっていうのを作ってみたので、これをちょっと皆さんにお見せしたいなと。
And this music is the same.
はい。
振動術でしたっけね。
そうですね。今ですね、敵がいるかな。
回収したらどうだ。
はい、敵戦闘開始。ですね、キャラクターのアイコンが今画面の横にあるんですけど、画面の横のキャラクターの顔の横にゆらゆらと動いてるゲージみたいなのがあるんですけど、こちらが実はテウルギアゲージっていうそのテウルギアっていう技を打つために貯めるべきゲージになります。
これ溜まってるのは今順平が溜
まってる。Right, talking about that. Yeah, you shouldn't hit him. You should probably not hit this one because that prompt is there.
します。はい。で、真田先輩が今ちょっと攻撃をして、シフトで順平に渡そうと思います。
強っ。
Oh man, that was very strong.
で、順平にもらいます。で、マックスってなってます。
Wait, is the Thurgia? Okay, so his bar's maxed out, so now he can do that I assume special attack.
R1 ボタンですね。はい。これをこう出てますね。
Also, apparently you could do different type of special attacks. Look at that. It just shows one, but I assume you can do a variety of them. Personality, info. Okay, so it has to do with. Does it have to do with how they are the story?
おお、演出。あ、こうやった。
これ順平君っぽい。
わあ、強いね。トータル600億。
Okay, that looked cool. So I saw it was saying like personality. Let's see, go back. Yeah, because it said right there at the bottom left, it said personality. So like as the game goes on and Junpei learns as a character, like is he going to unlock new like special abilities? Depending on where he is in the story, just like in the beginning he just learns like some basic stuff, and then later on as he begins to change and he starts to and he starts to care about other people, and specifically one person, is that gonna enable him to unlock like some new powers or abilities? Because that would be pretty cool. Just like as the story goes on and your character evolves, like they become stronger and stronger. Like I like that. If that's what they're going for. And then talking about the shuffle again.
こうやってペルソナ、ゲット。もしくはペルソナ持ってると、そのペルソナに、経験値が入りますということになります。一応、そうですね、皆さんに実機をお見せしたいなというところがお見せできたんですが、あとですね、ちょっとね、UI 画面、キャンプ画面ですね、これ結構皆さんにご好評いただいてるんで、ちょっとそれの中で一部この場でこうさらっとお見せしたいなと思って、ちょっと 見ようかな。はい、これですね。これ
Even the sound for the menu as it popped up sounded so much like Persona 5.
この辺この画面は結構好評なんで、この下の階層のもの今どうなってんのっていうのがね、ちょっと皆さん気になるんじゃないかなと。
しゃれてますね。
カズさんどれが見たいとかありますか？
そうだな、やっぱここはステータスも見たいけど見せられないやつもあるんじゃないですか？
そうですね。
ペルソナ見ちゃっていいんですか？
すみません、ダメです。
ダメですよね。大人ね、多分そう言われると思ったんです
よ。So that's a lot of money.
なんで俺に選ばせるんですか
？760,000.
じゃあ見ていいやつは。
はい、見ていいやつ。またちょっと僕の方選びますね。じゃあ山口ディレクタースキルかな。
スキル。
スキルこんな感じ。このふやんと浮いてる感じですね。あとステータスもちょっとかっこいいんで見せたいなと思います。
セクシーじゃないですか。
そうですね。
グラビアポーズ取ってるじゃないですか。
You gotta strike a pose.
ふわっと浮きながらで。
To me, it feels like a JoJo pose.
ここが変わるんです。
ああ、
なるほど。そこが変わるのね。
で、それを選ぶとシャキーンとこう新たな一枚絵が出てきて。
ずいぶん書きましたな。
いっぱい書いてます。あります。
効果に使ってますな。
これがキャラクターごとに全部あり。
わあ、可愛い可愛い。
Eyes looking great there.
これなんかグッズ作りたいなと思って。
He looks younger in that one. And that one he looks very Makoto and that shot specifically looked more Joker-esque from P5.
みんなのカラーが。
そうですね。これであとね、どこをお見せしようかな。システムとかちょっとどうかな。
システム？
はい。ふわ上から降りて。
あ、本当だ。
可愛い。
He falls down.
そして
Q っていうのはあれなんですよね。最初の
Or not falls down but floats down.
っていうのが選べます。横に書いてありますね。
書いてあります。
実は番号になってるんですよ。システム Q なんで、その他のやつは8765っていうのがあって。
なるほど。
これチュートリアルとかいわゆる本当にセーブデータとかそういうところになりますね。
でなんかね、やっぱ気になるのがロール。
Okay, yeah. So just just showing off like basic this is how Tartarus looks inside. It does look visually more like Labyrinth, but luckily the map is there to help you guide you where you need to go. I just hope that they changed up. I just hope that as you continue on with the new blocks, that they actually change up how you move around or advance through the areas. Because if it's just different color wall skins for each block and everything else is the same, like it just visually looks different, but the way you move around and stuff is exactly the same, it's gonna get boring very quickly, as it did for Persona 3 Portable, as well as just like original P3, because nothing had the same issue where you're just seeing the same walls wherever you go, and it's boring. Like visually it was ugly. Tartarus inside was ugly, and not even a good way. Just like ugh, like blah. I never liked how Tartarus looked in P3 Portable or in original from the stuff that I've seen. That's really it, and it was cool to see just like the actual fully see the combat. Yeah, it's Persona combat. But more stylized, as we all expected, to resemble P5, and they teased, not teased, but they showed about the special attack stuff that I was talking about, especially when they showed off with Junpei. But of course I don't know what type of information they had to, what type of information they said, because I can't read Japanese. Yeah, so I'm curious if they're gonna re-release this trailer with English subtitles, or if they're just gonna leave it like this, and then later on re-release or release a trailer all done by English speakers, and then just talk over it of what the Japanese team or the Japanese people were saying. That's a good possibility. Yeah, they released. You can listen to the new Mass Destruction song, which is the song that plays during the final battle against Nyx. But I don't want to listen to that because I don't want to spoil. I want to save it for when I get to it in that game. For when I get to it in the boss battle. With all that stuff just revealed, I'm I'm still as excited as it was before. And yeah, the only difference is just that I'm very happy. I was very happy to hear, actually finally hear Don Bennett's Aegis, because that she for her that's the most. I've been the most curious about that, just like how she's gonna sound. And she only said one line of dialogue about pancakes, which is funny. And so far I enjoyed what I heard. So yeah, so that's really it. And as well as the STREGA trailer, or the third trailer, yeah, it's just like, it's there. Okay. Right then, thank you all for joining, stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed some of this, and I'm glad that you're I'm hoping that you'll stick around to continue with my journey through Persona 3 Reload as we get closer to the game release, and then once it comes out, because for sure I'm gonna be streaming that thing, because obviously, and plus I already bought the Aegis collection thing, the $200 collection edition. Like, I bought that thing through Amazon, so like I'm committed now. Like, there's no turning back. Oh, because I don't know if you could. I don't know if you can refund or cancel something like this far ahead, but because I never done that before. But I'm doing it for Persona specifically. But yeah, so again, thank you all for stopping by and giving me some of your time. All of you, please take care of yourselves, stay safe and healthy, and you will all see me again for another Persona 3 trailer when it comes out, or just when I officially start Persona 3 Reload. So until then, please take care of yourselves. Goodbye.